Hi and welcome to Chiquita's Crochet. Today I'm going to show you the way I use this yarn ball winder. Sorry about that. And of course the machine, the C-clamp, and this material right here. It's the grip mat and tape and yarn to wind. Okay, I'll just set this up and I'll be right back. Hi, I am back. Now I'm going to show you how this works. Obviously we do clockwise on this, so it'll be going round and round. Don't mind the squeaky noise. I think it's in all machines. I'm not sure. You can comment on that. Mine squeaks a little. This one, when I got it, I was like, oh yes, it clamps down here. I'll show pictures of that, all the details it has at the end, so I won't have to interrupt. Okay, so goes like that. The yarn, beginning yarn, is going to be attached to this little notch and goes through this little loop. I'll show you in a minute. And when I started this, when I was working on it, even though it was clamped, by the movement it would actually fall off the table. So I'm using the grip to grip it, but at the same time I tried it without the clamp. It does the same thing. So this is a C-clamp, which as you can see, the table is just a dinner table, so it will move, but this won't come off. But it's nice and tight on there. Can't even move it with my finger. Okay. Another trick is tape. My mom told me, oh, just put tape at the beginning. So I'm going to show you the way I wind my the skeins. This one is not new. I have used it, just to let you know, and I don't want it to squish and I need to put it away. Okay, so first I put it in here. It has, you twist it in, or you can just put it in like normal, or just through the holes like this. Same thing, different way. This is the little notch I was telling you. I don't know if you can see that. I will put a picture. From there, this was okay until like in the middle of the winding it would come off. So I'm gonna grab a little piece of tape and put it right on top of that to hold the yarn down if it wants to. Yeah, like this. Okay, I do hold it for tension because I find it's easier for me and better. And there we go. Plus you have an opportunity for this little knot. As you can see, it happens to unknot it before it actually goes through this little hole, because it sometimes does. Oh, I have to change it the other way. Push it back, and there we go. Always try to start from the middle. It's a little bit easier. What else can I say about this? The little tape that's on top, it's still holding on. What I do is when I take it off, I actually leave it to find the the tip. Much easier, or you can take it off, whichever is your preference. There's another knot. So that way when you have these all in a cake and wind it up yourself, you can make sure there's no knots in the yarn. When you're working with them, you can go faster, but squeeze a little more. When you are working with them, you have assurance that it has no knots in it and less stress. And yeah, this is how I wind up the the ball or the skein into a cake. Just some tips and tricks you can try yourself, or if you have, that is awesome. It's less stressful this way. And as you can see, the table does move because it's a dinner table, like I said. And see, it's really big right now. I've tried to make it bigger until it gets up to this limit. Sometimes I have done pressure back so you can fit the whole skein on there just to try it out. It does sometimes go under if it's too much yarn under this part right here. So I try to, if it does, it just doesn't matter. You can take it off of there easily, just pulling it up and taking it out. This is the advantage of having your hand over here. You can feel the knots before it tangles into your cake. Sometimes it does take longer, sometimes it doesn't. Whoop. Or maybe sometimes you even make a knot yourself. There you go. Okay, keep going, almost done. It doesn't take much. You can turn me off if you want, if you got the idea. Or if you just want to turn me off, that's cool. And almost done. I do tend to go a little slower at the end because the other end of the yarn, that's what happens. So I could drop it. You can drop it also. You can have like a basket on the bottom, so you can drop it, but usually that's what it does. Any other ideas would be awesome. I will turn it off now. You get the idea. In case you're wondering how to take it off, okay, I'm going to just pretend this is done. I always check on the bottom first before I pull it, because then it will ruin it. And just with my fingers, pull it up like this, all the way around. See here? It went under because it's way over its limit. I just pull it up. I'll make sure you take this off. See this? I just fold it in half or into the tape. Leave it there hanging. Pull it up. And I like just to see that right there. To close that, you just fluffy it up a little tiny bit at a time. Like that. Don't squish it too much. But there you go. There it is. Okay? Thank you for watching, and I will put more details on how to set this up. Okay? Pictures. Okay.